I was upset that I couldn't be there.
Yeah.
I know that there was a limit to when the procedure could actually be,
Yeah.
but I didn't like not being there.
What's an IUD?
I wish things were different.
Some people are asking, why did I get an IUD and what is it? An IUD is actually, let me give you a more proper and more informed response. What is an IUD?
It's birth control that's physical.
An uterine device is a small T-shaped device made of plastic that is inserted into the uterus to prevent pregnancy. It can be hormonal or copper-based, and it's effective for around 3 to 10 years, depending on the type. That is an IUD. Why did I get an IUD? Because I chose to. I don't know.
Because you should probably start by saying he's trans
I'm
and still
trans.
has a uterus. He has a
Yes.
vagina and uterus.
Yes. I have a boosie, for real, for real.
It's his personal choice.
Yes.
It's something he likes and is comfortable with because he doesn't want the ability to get pregnant.
No.
And I would always respect him. I would do whatever he wants to feel safe.
Mhm.
But at the same time, there's always that freak chance that something terrible could happen.
Mhm.
He wants to eventually get things removed, but that's more intensive and more expensive.
Why does he need birth control? Because I have a vagina that wants to get fertilized, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
It's an extra security measure, pretty much. I just I never want to get pregnant. And my next procedure after this one, after, 5 years happen and this thing expires, I want to get my, uterus removed or getting my tubes tied, whatever it's necessary, just so I don't get pregnant, because I don't want to go through that, and it's a personal choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is pretty much it. What else?
Oh, you're moving on from the IUD topic?
Yeah, I don't have much else to say.
All right. So, before we get into meeting your extended family or the mountain trip, there's one other thing. So, just brief recap of the health thing. First appointment, it's the consultation.
Yes.
Where he gets seen by the doctor. That was second or third day.
Mm-hmm.
He gets it physically removed at that point.
Mm-hmm.
The old one, the old IUD.
Mm-hmm.
Then a couple days later, we go back, or was it the next day? I think it was the next day. The next day, we go back, and he needs to take blood samples to make sure he is healthy enough for this procedure with anesthesia.
Yeah.
Since he's there, taking blood samples anyway, we had the idea to take an STD test because it was cheaper down there. So he took one, I took one. It was a little bit of a nightmare setting up because I didn't really know what to do, but we figured it out. And after that, the results came back clean.
Mm-hmm.
And every single other person that we are, doing things with soon is also clean. So that's exciting.
Be responsible.
Here's how I felt about the STD test. Do you ever get anxious? Like when you see a police officer and you're driving, or when you go through airport security and you're like, oh no, what if I accidentally packed a bomb in my bag? You don't have any reason to believe anything's wrong.
Right.
But at the same time, the anxiety is there, like, oh no, what if it's, I didn't expect anything to be on there. I've never showed any symptoms, nor him, nor anybody I've been with. But still, that's that anxious feeling of, and to see that say clean, I'm like, oh, I'm clean. I know for sure. It's like, it helps appease the anxiety.
Yeah,
so much.
it's like you have a paper to prove your head wrong.
Yeah. You've got a new IUD. We're both clean. We're going to save so much money on condoms. Sorry, what? Anyways. Anyway.
It's true.
So, after that, those were the 2 medical appointments. Your mom was off doing something else. So after the blood appointment, we go to the pharmacy close by to buy some things. we wanted some different body soap and some other things because we couldn't pack everything with us. And we wanted to go to the pharmacy to buy that. And we were kind of rushed because your mom was trying to come see us. And we bought different things of soap. And here's where my sussy story comes in.
Oh,
the stream
boy.
goal for today. The stream goal today, the sussy mama lum story. He just got his IUD removed. He doesn't have the new one yet. Just in case, he wanted to buy condoms. We didn't pack them because we didn't think that we would be having sex. I was like, we're not going to have sex in your mom's house. It'll be okay. Literally first day. Take your pants off, Felix. Huh?
Shut up.
You got sentimental and we defiled your old bed. It's our bed now. Anyways, he was like, I want to do things and I want to be extra safe, so condoms. So we were there on our own going to buy things. And then here comes Mama Lung early. And we got all the soap and we got all the other things. And the condoms are behind the counter. And you have to ask the nice personalized person which condoms you use. So his mom rolls up. Hey, is it your turn? Yeah, it's our turn. Okay, cool. I'll pay for it. Are you sure? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. And so the lady's there. She's like, which condoms do you want? And Caleb's rushing because he's so embarrassed. My first question was going to be, hey, size, right? Because trial and error. I found the ones I needed in the United States, US brands by, they have a nice little size guide on the back. The ones here, Caleb didn't know. He didn't know. He was like, what do you recommend? What did you say specifically? Do you remember?
I remember just asking for general price and being like, oh, what do you have and what price? And I was like, oh, we have these right here. And there were so fucking many. There were so many colors, so many boxes, and my mom was right there. So I'm like,
he got overwhelmed. He was like, that one.
I got nervous.
Anyways, Caleb's mom bought condoms for me.
Like, the reason why I did it, that's the reason why I was feeling weird because something that, and I will mention it now, I wrote down on one of the things to tell, but I'm gonna talk about it now. Shut the fuck up, alarm. One of the something that we noticed after going to Argentina and going more specifically to adult sex shops, why did I say adult on top of that? Sex shops, is that
I would hope they were adult sex shops. They better be.
Is that Felix happens to be max size in Argentina, and sex shops are a lot more hush hush over here, at least in the state that I grew up in. So kind of like, imagine going to this big store that has a sign outside that is like sex shop, and then you go inside and it looks like just a normal store, and then it's like, oh, you have to ask the employees to guide you to the back where you have to wait for your turn because there are other people there that want privacy. And then you go up these stairs and you enter this other room, and now you're at the sex shop. It's a lot more private. Like, how would you describe it, your experience?
Describe that later. I'm not done with the pharmacy story.
Oh, sorry.
People paid us for this. Let me finish.
Sorry.
So he gets overwhelmed, and I can't speak Spanish. So I'm just kind of looking at him, and he has to choose for me. And I was going to ask what size they were, but he was like stressed out to the max. So I was like, okay, we'll just try those. Who cares? Fine. And his mom paid for everything, and she was right there watching when the selection process happened. And they ended up being too small for me. So, I mean, your mom watched us pick out condoms and paid for them. If that doesn't tell you that she accepts me, I don't know what will.
Yep. She's like, I know you're gonna fuck and I will fund it.
Yeah. So that's my sussy K-mama story. She bought us condoms. And they ended up being too small for me. So she probably thinks I have a medium-sized dick. That's okay. She doesn't need to know the specifics. It's fine. And that's why, one of the reasons why we went to a sex shop later. There was 2 reasons. I needed bigger condoms and I needed an anal douche. I forgot to pack that with me. And I was going to see a friend who I was going to do things with as well, of the penile variety. And, you know, if you expect guests, prepare for visitors, right? If I don't have that, that wouldn't have been good. So that's why we went to the other sex shop later that Calum was describing. No mama lum, no K-mama, just us. That was another day when we went out shopping. She dropped us off and we went shopping in a lot of different places. And so it was just this random ass grocery store. And they were just like, you have to wait here to be escorted to the back area because like, ooh. And then they escorted us to the back area. And then we were looking for an anal douche for me and then more condoms for me. And I didn't speak a lick of Spanish, at least not enough to ask what sizes they were. So I had to have him help me. And so with the condoms, you started freaking out again. And I didn't want to buy another wrong size. So I just had to kind of like tell him, you have to ask them how big it is. It's okay. They won't judge you. These are the ones that we bought. Look, they have the same one. Tell them we bought these and they weren't big enough. What is bigger? And he was just so embarrassed. He was like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. And I'm like, but we need to. We need to ask. It'll be okay. How did that feel for you? What happened?
It's interesting to see a random woman, like to meet a stranger and have to tell them, yes, my partner's dick, you see, is too big for average size, so give me bigger. I am getting fucked by big dick.
Yeah, just own it.
I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to say. It's a lot to say.
I know. I really appreciate your help, but I couldn't say it for you.
So, yeah. Pretty much it was like, well, there's normal and max size, because, you know, there isn't that much variety down there. So we had to go for, like, they told me, is max size okay? And I'm like, I guess. Yes. we will take max size condoms for their monster dung. Yeah, I guess we can do that.
I wish that you did that in front of your mom.
Oh, what?
Now she thinks I have an average sized penis. She's gonna judge me.
You think average is bad?
No, but like, I want her to know I'm showing her son a good time.
Oh my god.
Can I mention something about the IUD?
You're terrible. You're, sure.
They mentioned when they were taking it out that you were healthy and there wasn't any bruising, but like,
oh my god.
You had a very deep vagina, didn't you? They had to go fishing for it, and they lost grip a couple times because he was responding, and it was extra space. It's my fault. I'm sorry. He's used to. Oh, here comes the choo-choo.
I wouldn't say it's 100% your fault. Some of it is just genetics.
True. Fops, how much were you digging to that? I didn't laugh in the moment because when he told me that happened, it wasn't good. Because it was still very uncomfortable for him to get the IUD removed. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry, it hurt. Like, that sounds uncomfortable, right? But, you know, in retrospect, it's kind of funny that they're like, damn, you got a deep pussy.